It's just in my heart to say to somebody, don't force this relationship. Don't force this relationship. Don't force things to happen, guys. I just did a video that says, if they want to leave, let them leave. Sometimes, guys, God is trying to save your life. He's trying to save your mind. The word of God says the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? And there's something and a reason why God is allowing this relationship to end. And some of you make it really hard. Some of you're doing things to try to keep things going, or because you're angry about how things went, you're trying to do things to sabotage, them moving ahead, moving forward. Don't let that happen. Let it go. Let it go. You may think, I'm not going to let him go like that. I'm not going to let her go like that. But I'm here to tell you, you need to let it go. If the person is trying to leave, I know it's hard, and I'm not saying it's just no big deal. But my brothers and sisters, when you're trying to cling to somebody that wants to go, and you keep frustrating them, and you keep doing things to prolong the process or trip them up, it's going to get you caught up. It's even in my spirit to talk to some of you all. You're upset and you're mad, and now you're thinking you're angry, and you may know some things that the person may have done that was wrong or illegal. And you're thinking of making a phone call to the police to tell the police certain things to get them in trouble. It's going to backfire. It's going to backfire. Why? Number one, you knew about it. Number two, you're doing it out of malice, out of your heart. And so what you're doing is you're allowing the enemy to use you to trigger something that's going to backfire on you in a great way. Leave that stuff alone. The Lord sometimes allows you a window. He's trying to save your life. He's trying to save your soul. He's trying to save you from something that he sees in this person that you don't see, that he sees in the individuals they may be connected to, and he's trying to save your life. It may seem like you're not winning. It may seem as if, you know what, you could have done this. You should have done this to make it difficult. They're being difficult. They're being unreasonable. So now you want to do this. You may have some people around you that's telling you, well, this is what you could do to get him back and to get her back. Don't do it. Let them go. You never know what God is saving you from. And I'm here to tell you, there are people that right now God sees way down the line and see what this person is capable of doing. And God is trying to pull you away. He's trying to pull you away from it. Don't let your anger, resentment, or this need for them get you caught up. Let them go. The Lord is allowing that to happen. Because sometimes if you wait too long, or you push so hard to make the relationship stay together, even though it's not right, when you think you're going to step out, you'll find yourself leaving in a body bag. Or you find yourself where it is worse. You go out, you leave, and the things that the Lord had set in place for you at his perfect timing will not be there, and you'll have a very difficult time. You can find yourself behind bars for something you didn't do because you're still associated with this person. I remember seeing, a TV show. I used to watch Snapped every Sunday. When I was in the military, that was my show, and I'd get one boot. At the time, we used to shine our boots before they changed it. And I'd get one boot, and I will shine one boot per episode of Snap. So 1 hour, my boots will be shiny by the time I'm done. But I've seen episodes where they left the person. The victim had left. Sometimes they totally separated from the person, and somehow they rekindled again and went back to the person against all the advice of the family, against their better judgment. And they went back and they ended up getting killed, or they ended up killing somebody they were involved in. There are relationships where the person started off just being a little bit abusive, and the family kept warning and warning. And there's another one, the man just kept messing with this lady, kept going back. There were already episodes, the police has been called. There have been domestic violence reports. There have been all these little things that the person was doing until one day she just killed the man. There was a relationship, it was so tumultuous and there was a lot of stuff going on, and they broke up. The man moved, and the man moved, went across town, and it's over. And the girl decides, the victim, what she does, she calls her sister to tell her sister she's going to go get something from this guy. So she takes a trip, gets in her car, drives into another town where this guy had moved to go get something that he still had for her. It wasn't even something she wanted to take back from him. She gave it to him, but she wanted to go back to get it. And she went to go get whatever this stuff was and ended up getting shot and killed in his apartment. And he told the police it was self-defense. She came and she attacked him in his house. He had to kill her. And he never got charged for it because she was in his place. And that's it. Guys, there's so many relationships I'm trying to tell you. And there's one more I'll give you. This young lady, and this was on the first 48. She kept messing with this man. She didn't like the guy, but she liked his money. And she kept messing with the guy and messing with him. And she was being warned by her family. She was being warned by her friends. There's something not right about him. Even her coworkers, when he came up to the job, they would say, there's something not right about this guy. And one day the guy abused her. I think he physically abused her, okay? And almost choked her to death. But she made it. She didn't die. And she had these marks on her neck and everything. She never reported it. Okay? And despite of that, she didn't report it. Everybody was telling her to leave this guy alone, leave this guy alone. The guy wanted commitment. The guy wanted a relationship with her. She didn't want a commitment. She didn't want a relationship with him because she didn't really like him like that. But she liked his money. So she will play little, flirt with him to get what she wanted, maybe mess with him a little bit, but she would not really commit to him. And so this guy was really obsessed with her. And so one day she just goes missing. Long story short, when they finally found her, they discovered her in the back seat covered up, or in the trunk. No, she was in the back seat of her vehicle covered up. Her sons found her. Her sons went looking for her, young sons. I believe the oldest was like 12 or 14. Go looking for their mother, saw her car, found her naked body in the back. Well, once again, this man assaulted her, okay? But this time when he strangled her, okay, and assaulted her sexually, I guess this time he didn't let go, and he ended up killing her. You guys may not be in danger like that, but some of you just might be. God sees the future. God sees what's going to happen. And so when the relationship is ending, let it go. When they want to leave you, take that window, take that opportunity and let it go. Those of you right now, you're not sure what to do, where to go. God is, you're like, Lord, you're trying to move me. I'm trying to tell you, God will give you the opportunity and give you the means and the ways in order for you to be taken care of. Pray and ask the Lord to give you that way of escape. It's just in my heart, guys. It's in my heart because there's a shaking that's happening in the heavens, a shaking that's happening. And if you find yourself, you're still in this place that God is telling you to move from, you're going to end up falling away with everybody. The shaking is going to be doors closing, masks falling off. People that you thought were with you are not. And also, what's going to happen? Relationships that are no good for you, it's going to end. When that happens, let go. Let go of it. And trust the Lord with your life. Trust the Lord with your life, because a lot of times, guys, he's trying to save your life. Those people that we may read about, those things we see in the newspapers, a lot of times, guys, it wasn't just the first time. It was after they kept staying, after they kept hanging around, after they kept going back, after they kept provoking the situations, things happened. That was their end. My brothers and sisters, obey God. Obey God. Trust him. Trust him. Trust him.